was your response to Hollywood's arrest yesterday in Michigan?
Yeah, just glad he's safe, and we're still working through the details of it all. But I'm glad to have him back.
Where was he coming from at 7 o'clock in the morning? Was he supposed to be at the hotel with everybody else?
No, he was coming from his house to the stadium and got pulled over, from what I know.
Do you have a private talk?
Yes.
How do you feel about that going forward?
Good. Yeah, he's never had any issues, and obviously he knows he's got to be better than that, and he will be moving forward.
Did you feel it was important to have him back on the field today, just around the guys?
Yeah, there's no doubt. Like I said, unfortunate incident, can't be doing that, and we wanted to get him back and get him back involved.
Is the timeline still the same? You want to have them individual by the end of the week, Monday
It
to full
is.
go?
Yeah, it is.
With Saban last year and now Marquise, do you have to send a bigger message to the rest of the guys?
Yeah, we definitely address it. I mean, we understand anytime you have that sort of caravan coming from one place to the next, I mean, you got to be smart and you got to follow the rules and obey the laws, and so hopefully we don't have any more incidents.
Zach Ertz looked like he left practice early.
Yeah, he had a calf. I haven't heard exactly, but I'm assuming it's a strain.
Anything with Antoine Wesley?
Still evaluating it. Yeah, we're still evaluating it. Had the MRI, and I think it's going to take a week or so before we really know where it's at.
What did he injure?
A groin, hip area, yeah.
On Saturday, I haven't asked about this yet, but Kyler was calling plays. Was that, obviously you told him to do it, but like, what is he good at doing then, and what was?
Yeah, I just want to know that, hey, this ain't easy, Like every now and then, he starts shaking his head when I'm calling it in there. I'm like, all right, well, go ahead, big dog, No, I think anytime we can keep him involved, and he was coaching him up like right to the last second, like while they're trying to throw, he'd be saying stuff. So I probably won't do that again.
Did you tell him to do it, or he asked to do it?
No, we had him do it. We wanted to keep him involved, and he did a good job. It's just I would not want to play for Kyler Murray if I was the quarterback. He was the coach.
Cliff, how important is that, though, kind of for him to see things? I'm sure you're on the same page, but for him to see things through your eyes in a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. I think every now and then just a different perspective is good. Even just watching Colt operate from the sideline, how he plays the position. When you can slow it down, just take a step back, whether it's calling plays or just watching how he operates, it can be a positive experience.
How helpful was it to get Colt this time, even though it's maybe not ideal for number one?
Great. He prepares like a starter every week. He has the respect of the team like he's a starter. They know what he was able to do last year when he came in, and it's been great work. Anytime you get a guy who at some point may have to play and help you win games, that type of work, you got to embrace it.
You, with your cornerbacks beyond Marco and Byron, like how are you feeling about that right now? Kind of where are they in their development? Saw a couple of them wearing the pads today.
Yeah, a lot of grabbing, holding going on out there, and we don't want to get guys injured, and we want to play by the rules, particularly with the refs out here. I mean, we got to start tightening things up. You saw a bunch of flags, and we knew, as always, that's the case the first day that the NFL refs, they're working on their game too, but we got to clean up a lot of things. I think that's a position where guys got to step up, really like some of the veterans we have at different positions on defense. Murphy's really come a long way. Marco, we want him to step up and be an every down starter, but we'll see. I think the jury's still out, and the rest of those young guys, somebody's got to step up and help us out.
Was Marco taking a rest day today?
He had a groin as well.
What are you seeing out of Harlow and Josh Jones?
Both coming along. I mean, both have played significant snaps for us in games, started games for us, and so I'm glad we have them. I think Josh, we're all hopeful he can take a big step this year. We played him at guard last year. I don't think that's his natural position really, and at tackle we expect him to take a big jump this season. He really needs to.
How much does Rodney take off of Kyler's plate by recognizing a defense and doing work that he doesn't?
A lot. I mean, that's how we've set the offense up. Kyler has a lot on his plate as far as getting us in the right play based on the structure of the defense, and so that front, Rodney does a good job handling that, managing that, and we feel confident we're in the right protection, the right run play with him out there, and just the poise that he brings the entire group. They know, hey, when Rodney's out there, we're going to get it right.
How, the beneficial is that to Kyler to have a center of that experience, that caliber for year 4?
It's huge. I mean, you saw the improvement last year in every area, offensively and Kyler's play. And I think you got to credit Rodney for a bunch of it, just taking some ease, where Kyler didn't have to think so much. He's not worried about this, that, and the other. Rodney's getting us in the right place. He knows if it's an exotic blitz, we're going to have it picked up to the best of our ability, and it allows him to just play and cut it loose and not do so much thinking at the line.
Cliff, you mentioned a few injuries today. Are you concerned at all with the number, I guess, in camp right now?
I'm not. It's that time of year. This is always that grind week, 6 straight days. You don't have a game at the end of it. So we just got to keep pushing, and we're trying to be smart with reps and make sure guys aren't worn out. But this is a week where you got to get some conditioning in and make sure you're ready when you start those preseason games next week.
Is that the reason for him training? Missing the second out of practice rest? Or
Yes, just resting. Yeah, he had a sore back, and we want to be smart with him to make sure that first preseason game he can get ample reps and get used to the speed of the game and be under the lights of an actual NFL game.